Alright, let's go over solving rational equations. And in this method, we're going to do it by getting the least common denominator. So first, let's examine the denominators here. So we have x plus 1. We have x squared plus x. And we have x. So one way to get the least common denominator is just to multiply them all together. Well, that's the way to get a common denominator, but that won't be the least common denominator. So we want to actually examine these and look at the factors. So here we really can't really factor this. It's just x plus 1. And the same thing for this. This is really just going to be x. But we can factor this, and we can factor an x out. If we take an x out, we're going to have x times x plus 1. So this denominator is really this denominator times this one. So this is the least common denominator. If we multiply this by x, we'll have x squared plus 1. So multiply the numerator and denominator by x. If we multiply this by x plus 1, we'll also have x squared plus x. So now we have least common denominators. So this is going to be x over x squared plus x equals 1 over x squared plus x plus 5 times x plus 1, so 5x plus 5 over x squared plus x. At this point, since we have a common denominators, we can actually drop the common denominators because for fractions, the numerators have to add up. So really what's important is once we have common denominators, these have to work out so that x equals 1 plus 5x plus 5. X equals 1 plus 5x plus 5. Now we can solve for x. So let's combine like terms here. This is really x equals 5x plus 6. Now let's solve for x. So we're going to subtract 5x from both sides. We have negative 4x equals 6. So now let's bring this over here. Negative 4x equals 6. Divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4. And we can reduce this. 6 over negative 4 is the same as negative 3 over 2.